Pleasure.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Olwande.
Tuko na admission kwa hiyo group.
At 100k registration.
It doesn't come.
The travelers are going to
If the travel, you don't
contribute.
contribute.
So we use the 100k that I gave. How many trips do I go for?
It depends.
For 100.
Kwenda mikutano
It
si tumeanza na hii picha yenye tumepiga.
Tushaanza.
And our president is and he will alert us when we can begin. Hawapendi kuona watu wenye wamepose. Hawapendi watu kupose. They like people in action. So good afternoon, members of the media. Welcome to this press conference by KMJA. The Kenya Magistrates and Judges Association, KMJA, is an association comprised of honorable judges, honorable magistrates, and honorable cadis. Our mandate, the welfare of our members, protect and uphold the rule of law and the Constitution. We also defend the independence of the judiciary. The judiciary is an arm of government established under the Constitution. Historically, the Kenyan judiciary was perceived as an extension of the executive. Part of the reason why there was violence in 2007, 2008 was lack of faith and trust in the independence of the judiciary. As a consequence, the independence of the judiciary is jealously guarded by the Constitution of Kenya 2010. In line with this, the judiciary continues to reform itself under the sustaining judiciary transformation blueprint. First, the judiciary has come under scathing attack from the political class. Specifically, the Office of the Honorable the Chief Justice and other members of the bench have been targeted in connection with the discharge of their duties. Every judge, magistrate or Qadi subscribes to an oath of office to uphold the rule of law and protect and defend the Constitution. Occasionally, parties that come to court may be dissatisfied with decisions rendered by judicial officers. Parties have recourse in law in such circumstances. It is therefore in bad faith for a litigant to target individual judges, magistrates, or Qadis in the discharge of their duty. In the same breath, the Kenyan nation is respected globally for its strict adherence to the rule of law and fidelity to the Constitution. It is therefore a matter of grave concern when court orders are disobeyed. To quote the Honorable Justice, the Honorable the Chief Justice, compliance with court orders is not an option for any individual or institution. Rather, it is a crucial matter of constitution and civil obligation. When there is disregard of court orders, no citizen of this great nation is assured of protection of his or her rights as guaranteed by the Constitution. The absence of law and order will plunge this country into chaos. We call upon all Kenyans to support the judiciary in its quest to defend the Constitution and uphold the rule of law. As KMJA, we believe in the independence of the judiciary, even as we appreciate the interdependence and respect amongst the three arms of government. The membership of KMJA is resolute that we shall uphold the rule of law, steadfastly defend the Constitution of Kenya, and diligently dispense justice without fear or favor. God bless KMJA, and God bless Kenya. And that is the end of our statement. Thank you. We will take 2 questions. If anyone has any question, we'll take 2 questions from members of the press. Yes.
You're talking about court orders being disobeyed. Is it general, or you are referring to a specific one? Or even, is there any case study that you guys are privy to? And how does it affect you guys as an association and as an individual, given that you guys practice? You find that you'll be giving orders to common mwananchi, then they disobey, then you punish them. Yet they keep referring to the past matters, which maybe orders have been issued and nobody obeys them. So how do you find it affecting you guys?
As guys as KMJA or?
Individual practitioners.
Yes. Because like we said in our statement, there's need for certainty. There's need for Wanjiku that when they come to court, whichever order that the court will give, that somebody, someplace, whether they are satisfied or not, that they will obey that order. Because that is the very basis of the rule of law. Because if people will choose which order to obey and which one not to obey, then there will be chaos in the country. So Wanjiku needs to be certain. Wanjiku wants to have confidence that when they appear before this independent court or tribunal, that whichever orders will be proclaimed will be complied with. So it's a question of bringing certainty to these court orders, so that it doesn't appear like it's an academic exercise. Because if people do not comply with the court orders, then what we are doing will be an academic exercise. Yeah.
My name is Dina Matengo.
Yes.
I'd like if you can explain to them whether it's common practice or there was sort of witch hunt in the shake-up.
I would be. There's no witch hunt. The Honorable the Chief Justice has powers under the law to transfer judges anytime. That is his prerogative. So there is no witch hunt as far as we know. On the Tuju letter, the letter has referred to many matters which are pending before courts of law. So it will be unfair for us to comment about issues which are before court. So we cannot comment further than that. Yes, because it's referring to issues which are pending before various courts. So we cannot comment further than that.
Naomba kueleza zaidi. Hii si mara ya kwanza kwa idara ya mahakama kupata mashambulizi ama kushambuliwa kutoka kwa wanasiasa.
Yes.
Kumbuka baada ya kutupia mbali kwa kesi ya rais, kulikuwa na dhuluma tele kwa idara ya mahakama. Nini kama bodi ya swala mnalenga kufanya nini ama kuchukua hatua gani?
Kwa sasa tunafikiria ya kwamba ni muhimu watu watii zile maagizo ambayo yale maagizo ambayo yamepewa na mahakama, na tunaomba hata nyinyi wale wa habari ya kwamba muelezee hata wale viongozi, sababu kutii sheria ni jukumu letu sisi. Ndio maana yake tunaomba Wakenya wote waendelee kuwasihi watu wote, wawe wanasiasa ama Wakenya wengine, tutii sheria ambayo imewekwa. Sisi tutaendelea kuongelea haya mambo, lakini tunawasihi nyinyi wote wakati mnafanya kazi yenu pia muweze kuwafahamisha watu wengine kupitia kwa vyombo vya habari ili waweze kujua umuhimu wa kutii sheria. Lakini pia tutaendelea kufahamisha watu kupitia kwa mikutano yetu, tutaendelea kufahamisha watu umuhimu wa kutii sheria. But huu ni wajibu wa kila mmoja wetu, kwamba watu wakisikia tukisema watii sheria, ni vizuri watu watii sheria. Sababu watu wasipotii sheria, nchi yote itaumia. Sio sisi tu na sio viongozi fulani, lakini Wakenya wote watapata kuumia ikiwa hawatatii sheria. Swali, we will operate within the law. As magistrates, judges and cadis, our only recourse is to the law. There is what we call contempt of court proceedings, and we can only operate within the law. So we will continue enforcing the law as provided for in the Constitution and the various statutes of Parliament. And we hope that with time, people will comply with court orders. And like I said in my statement, we'll continue to uphold the law as required. We will not shy away from using the law to punish those who do not comply. Maybe I've answered.
Why we are insisting that people must comply with the law. If today I give Wanjiko an order saying that you should not demolish the wall, and you have a court order, and somebody else comes and says, whether you have a court order or not, I am going to demolish that wall, then it is useless. So that's why we are saying that we must escalate this issue of the orders, not necessarily to the political class, but you as the media, you as Wanjiko, you as Omondi. What will happen if today your wife also has been restrained from taking the child from the jurisdiction of Kenya, and you have a court order and it's taken to the immigration, and the immigration people say we are not even going to comply with this order, and your child goes out of the border? It is a very serious issue. So what we people at the judiciary will do, and the bench, is that we will continue giving these orders. Whether people disobey them or they obey them, it is our duty to give them. We cannot give up. It is something that we want to encourage everybody, because if you don't, then believe you me, there's going to be total anarchy in this place. You will not do anything. So the political class, we want to ask them, they need to lead by example, so that we do not create a situation whereby the law is for the rich man and the law for the poor man. And if I'm the poor man, then if I disobey the law, I'm put in jail. But if I'm a rich man or I belong to the political class, no matter what I do, there's nothing that is going to happen. Then that amounts to impunity of the law. And we have said the fidelity is to the law and the Constitution, and we'll continue upholding it. We will do our part, pass it over to the next person, because we also cannot enforce these laws when there's disobedience. We move them to the next step. If you do not comply, we have done our part. That is what I'd like to say. Heshimu mahakama. Ile order inayopatiwa ama agizo linalopatiwa na koti ni lazima litimizwe na kila mtu. Mfano ningetaka kupatiana ni huu. Kama wewe ni Wanjiko na umepewa order mtu asikuje kunyakua shamba lako, na rafiki yako ama ule mlienda naye katika koti aseme sikiza hilo la agizo, mtaishi aje? Watu watashika mapanga kwa kila mtu. Na ndivyo tunataka kuhimiza, iwe ni watu wanasiasa ama watu Wanjiko kama mwananchi, kila mtu tutii sheria, kwa sababu tukikosa kutii sheria, hii nchi itaungua. Na mnakumbuka kuna wakati mmoja tulisema mbona watu hawakutaka kuja katika kotini mwaka wa 2700, 2800. Ni kwa sababu watu hawakuwa na hawakuwa wanaamini makoti. Kwa hivyo sasa tukiendelea kufanya hivyo, hata mtu mwenyewe kama mwananchi atasema kama hao wenyewe hawatii hiyo sheria, mbona mimi kama Mwanjiko nitii sheria? Sheria si ya mtu mmoja, sheria ni ya kila mtu. Hata mimi mwenyewe kama nikikosea, lazima nitashikwa na niingizwe katika jukumu la lazima nitii sheria. Kwa hivyo ni lazima sasa tunahimiza, tutaendelea kupatiana maagizo yetu, wakikataa kufanya tutaendelea kuagiza pia, na tuachie hao wengine, hizo idara zingine zinalotakikana kufanya nini, kuchukua hilo jukumu, ndio kila mtu atii sheria. Lakini nataka kuonya watu wakikataa kutii sheria, hiyo ndio maneno ya kwanza ya kidemokrasia kuisha, na pia huku sisi wote tutaungua na tutaumia sisi wote hapa. Yeah.
Thank you. Asante. Kala tofauti tutawasilisha.
Jacqueline, JACQ.
Yes. To say you want to speak. You want to take all? My bag here. I'll give you copies. Eh? We will make more. I told them if you have come late.
What recourse? That is going to sound
No, let's
so.
just read the statement.
Judges, honorable magistrates and honorable caddies. Our mandate is to promote the welfare of our members, protect and uphold the rule of law and the Constitution. We all
Court orders, or have you resigned to the fact that some of, especially the executive, is of the Mutafanya?
we cannot resign because our duty is to uphold the rule of law, and we will continue doing exactly that. And if people disobey the court orders, we will punish them within the law. We will, there's what we call contempt of court proceedings, and therefore, in cases where there's disobedience of court orders, we will encourage litigants to move the court and cite those who are disobeying court orders with contempt. And surely we will continue upholding the law, and those we find culpable, we will punish them within the law. So we will continue doing exactly what we have been doing. We will not shy away, and we will continue following the law. Yes.
As an association, we do not have the mandate to cite anybody for contempt. You cite for contempt as a judicial officer. And even as we cite people for contempt, we'll still require the executive, because you need the police officers to enforce these orders. So my prayer today is that we must agree that the judiciary, the executive, and the legislature are three arms of government, and we have to be interdependent. So I may continue issuing the orders for contempt, and if the other side is not doing its bargain, we will still fall into the same problems. So we are asking that each and every arm of government should take its mandate very seriously as given under the Constitution.